What up, everybody? You guys are tuned into a Madden Underground playoff matchup. It's your boy Brian James. I'm back with my guy Snipes and Philly guy. What's good, fellas?
What's good? What's good? What's good? Philly, talk.
I wasn't sure if you was finished. I mean, it sounded like an intro to me.
Nah,
I was waiting for the beat to come in.
no beats here at all, man. No beats at all. No beats at all. No beats.
I'm here for the game, but I thought, new album was being released.
Yo, B James, man.
BTC.
B James, man. We had some hell of playoff games, brother. Hell of playoff games.
Crazy matchups. Dudes out here getting that crazy work, like Shady McCoy always say.
Man, this has been bonkers what's been going on here in the playoffs, man. And we just had another one. We'll talk about it later, I guess. We'll talk about it a little later.
But we got C-Jack versus Cal Bear. We just witnessed TaylorMade knock off Diggs, man.
Wow.
A lot of people doubted the skill set of TaylorMade. I told you it was gonna happen, Philly, and it happened. There was very few guys in the league that could pass on me. I know I don't have the best record, but there's very few guys that could pass on me like that. And TaylorMade made it look easy when he played against me. He was like the only one. So shout out to TaylorMade. A great win for him, getting the job done.
Yeah, we definitely got to chop it up about that one a little later on for sure, man.
Definitely.
You clapped at me, man. That was Neon Sports. I made it out to be America versus Canada. I was just saying, like, the spread, Neon Sports said that the Commanders were favored by 2. This wasn't the Philly B. James thing. If anything, it's Snipes' fault.
Well, I tell you what, man. I'm ready to get to this game, man. This game's about to kick off here right now. Let me make sure I turn this other stuff off here real quick, and then we'll get to the game because they're ready to go. They're ready to go for this game, guys.
Let's get it.
Man, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one.
Neon Sports said Bengals -3, but this is the last ticket to be punched to the championship round.
Definitely.
Well, we're going to see what's going to happen here. Bengals going to start off with the football. C-Jack is going to start off with the rock. What you expect from C-Jack here, B. James?
A balanced attack, highly necessary. I hope he corrected the depth perception in the pass game. I think that's going to be the difference in the game. If he can get those passes over the defenders, he has no problem getting the receivers open. It's just getting the ball to him over the defenders.
What about you, Philly?
I mean, I agree with B. James. Like, we saw what C-Jack was able to do. We saw people running wide open. We just couldn't get him the ball. Now, on the Buffalo Bills side of things, I think that Cal Bear's going to break out some stuff that we haven't seen. We know he's better be ready for that wide receiver reverse that C-Jack ran to win his game. But, hey, man, we live. Let's go.
Let's get it, man. Mostert's starting off lovely already with a big run. 1st and 10 here at the 44-yard line. Got a 19-yard gain on that one. So 1st and 10 coming up. And this is what I want to see. I want to see these guys, play real playoff football here. Just, run the rock. B. James, you talked about it from the last game. We didn't even broadcast that game, obviously. But that Bucs-Commanders matchup all came down to running the football. So I think this is kind of the same situation here. TaylorMade getting a big win because he ran the football. I think we're going to see it here between one of these two guys and who runs the football the best.
Definitely.
So Burrow hands it off to Mostert again, 2nd straight touch. This time gets only 2 on the play. He's going to bring it down to a 2nd and 8 here at the 45.
C-Jack has Mostert. He has a plethora of weapons on offense. But what people don't understand is when he gets on the defensive side of the ball, that defense is fast on the back end. His coach, his defensive coordinator is a DB guru, and he's able to add 3 points of speed to every player in his secondary. 3 points of speed.
I don't know if you picked this up. But Cal Bear put Tre'Davious White out at safety, give himself a little bit more speed on the back end, and he hits the receiver and breaks the play up.
Great play right there.
Yeah, that was a great call there, Philly, on that one, because I didn't realize it. So great job on that call. 3rd down and 8 coming up here at the 45. And Burrow back. He's got the drag open, but that defense is screaming, and they force him to get it out there. So it's a 4th and 8 coming up here at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's one thing CJ can't afford to do is probe the defense, because the pressure's going to be coming. This Buffalo Bills defensive line, it's one of the fastest lines in the league, so he's going to have to be decisive, maybe get rid of the ball a little quicker.
Definitely.
So 4th and 8 here, Burrow. Gonna try to make something happen here. And Burrow back for the pass, got good protection for a moment, and ends up, he makes the catch!
That's not fair.
Wow!
That's not fair, man. It
No.
looked like that was going to be picked.
That was supposed to be picked.
That's a pick. I'd be ready to throw the sticks.
Like, what else is he supposed to do?
Oh my!
If you watch C-Jack film, you know it's a corner route, it's the bubble, and it's that post. That's it. And then it's a couple run plays. That's it. That's all you're gonna get out of C-Jack on offense. So if you watch the film, you know that. And Cal Bear clearly knew it. He was waiting for it, but didn't make the play.
Wow. So loss of 1 on that last play is going to bring it now to a 2nd down and 11.
And worst come to worst, C-Jack may pull out the reverse.
And he may try to save it. See what Burrow's got here on 2nd down 11 here at the 35. 2 tight end set, gonna hand it off here to Mostert again, straight up the middle, and gets knocked down at the 30-yard line. So brings it now to a 3rd down and 6 here at the 30. He's already in field goal range. Does he take a field goal here if he can't make this conversion?
I think he's gonna go for it. I think he's playing to win. And I think he's gonna go for it. I think he's gonna go for it.
We all know this game punishes you for making stupid decisions. I'm like, you got the ball first, you're playing at home. You already got a little bit of that momentum needed.
Yeah.
Take the points, man.
Big facts. So Brandon back here on 3rd and 6. He's going to go down, and now it's a 4th and 19. That was a bad play. So 4th and 19. He should have just threw the football away there. On the 4th and 19 coming up.
My thing is this. It's a big down, and you got a guy named Browning on the field. What's that about?
Are you saying he should have been under center or no?
I mean, you may want to put the starting quarterback on the field.
Factuals.
I mean, so what the Burrow do to Browning King?
Everything. Like,
I'm just saying, you got to put it in perspective, man.
that play was either going to be a trick play or anything. He didn't intend to pass that ball.
Well, he audibled into the passing play, and he lost all the yards. So we get to see the Buffalo Bills do what they do on the road. You know, obviously he didn't want to give any points, but you know, he gave up 3. That's workable. He knows he's getting the ball back in half.
Definitely.
So you talked a little bit about C-Jack, and you've had a chance to watch these Bills play. What do you feel is their strength in this matchup against you?
I think it's his ability to run and pass. I mean, like, Cal Bear's not a prolific passer like Taylor May, what we just saw in Taylor May. But he can push the ball downfield. He has one of the best quarterbacks in the game at his disposal. And he has a plethora of weapons. He's fast receivers. And not only does he have fast receivers, he has fast receivers with great change of direction. So if they get the ball on a bubble, they can take it the distance. They get the ball on the slant, they can take it the distance. So expect a lot of quick shots from Cal Bear. And let's see if C-Jack is able to combat it.
Well, 2nd down and 6 here coming up. Let's see what he's got here. As he comes out here to gun. I mean, this offense is 31 points a game, so he definitely has a solid offensive D as Mixon will get the total. Mixon had a little over 1,000 yards in the regular season, so not a bad run game definitely here for Cal Bears. He gets it to him again. This time he will get the first down, so it's a 1st and 10 now here at the 36. But the man can run the football. I mean, and like we talked about, a couple minutes ago, in the playoffs, this is what it's all about. I think whoever's going to win this championship and win this bread, they're going to be guys that actually can run the football. And we just saw it in the NFC. We just saw it. You know what I mean? Guys that can run the football, they're taking the table right now. So it's so important to be able to run the football here, especially in the playoffs, man, just to slow the game up a little bit from these guys. That, again, we're talking 31 points a game here for the Bills, right? Then we're talking 34 points a game for the Bengals. I mean, these guys put up 30-plus points a game, man. It's crazy how many points these guys put up. So you got to slow the game down, especially in the postseason, man. You cannot we was talking off air, B. James. You can't let your game pride get in the way of winning this bread. Run that clock.
No. Run that clock. And I was getting frustrated with the tailor-made game. Watching it was like, yo, bro, you got the lead. You have almost 21. Shoot clock, bro. So he was out there airing it out. And if you can air it out like that, by all means, air it out. But it seemed like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, absolutely. So 3rd and 1 coming up.
Ooh.
That's a 1st down. 1st and 10 here now at the 48-yard line. And just going back to the run game a little bit here, Philly. Again, we talked about that last matchup, and we was able to actually see as we hit the end of the 1st quarter, but we were actually able to see what this man was able to do. You see Baker Mayfield out there with 346 yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 pick. So he passed the football tremendously in this particular matchup.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the 47, and you already know that he scored 59 points. Every time the tailor-made runs the football, it just adds another dimension to that offense and makes it that much harder to stop.
Right.
So, those are 4 plays where he could have had positive yards or at least put up more points on the board. And it's the same thing with this. Both of them pass the ball so well. Adding the run game just makes them that much more dangerous.
Yeah, and look at Brian Robinson. He had 1 carry today.
A negative 3 yards.
It's a difference. It's a major difference. Rashad White had 80 yards and a touchdown. You don't have to. That's the thing. Ooh, nice pass. Ooh. Nice pass on the post route.
Speaking of Diggs.
Yeah. Speaking of Diggs, indeed. But, I mean, it's a major difference. Being able to run the football, man, in the playoffs. And he clearly showed us today. Big up to the Bucs getting a big win and moving on to the NFC Championship game. The NFC Championship game is going to be crazy.
Definitely.
It's interesting. We didn't talk about how Mixon is now playing for the Bills, and you hate to see your former star running back playing against you on a game of this magnitude. But the last time these two teams faced off in Week 9. Jack dominated 52-18. So right now the Bills are holding their own, and it looks like they've done their homework, and they've come out here to play.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good here right now. Allen's going to step up and slide down. So 3rd and goal now here at the 9-yard line. See if the Bengals can get a stop here, B. James.
Yeah, we saw Cal Bear in a similar situation like this in the game of the week versus BKP. And he threw a pick 6. I guess there was a scripted run, and he's going to wisely take the 3.
He's off to a good start here. He had 6 turnovers in that Week 9 matchup. It looks like he's doing a much, much better job of ball control. You know, he's tied the ball game up. So he's playing much better than he did the last time they played. He was down 17-0 at the end of the first quarter.
So a 3-3 ball game here so far. Nobody too prolific offensively.
Not quite. But it's still early, Snipes.
Yeah. Still very early.
There you go, Mostert.
There we go. There we go. Yep, on his way.
He's out of there.
Yep, you're not catching him. He's gone. Big play right there. Punches in.
I'm sorry.
A major touchdown.
I'm a little disappointed with the call right there, Snipes. Especially knowing the big play potential that we were witnessing before our very eyes. I didn't even get to the crib for the touchdown. I didn't get none of that. You was just too smooth with it. You was like, yeah, B. James. He looks like he could go all the way on this one.
Well, why didn't you do it then? How about that? Step up.
Mic, man.
Step up.
Philly likes to argue on stream for some reason. I don't know why. But look, let's get back to the game.
Oh, man. My man, Philly. So
hey, that was the game.
Wait, you saying this game?
I don't know.
I said
you calling it early?
We was talking about the game.
Oh, I thought you were saying this game. It's over.
Nah, it definitely ain't over yet. But that's a big run, though. And I think they hear what we're talking about when we talk about the running game and being able to run in the playoffs. And C-Jack is showing it right now.
Yeah, definitely a strength for him. Hasn't had a reason to throw some of those touch routes we saw before, but this is what I want to see is Cal Bear opening his offense up, using Josh Allen as the weapon he is, making C-Jack defend all parts of the field, and just getting easy yards.
Be in the chat asking how many points C-Jack down right now.
Hey, that's a great question. Glad to see you tuning in again. And C-Jack is down 0 points. He's up 7.
Glad you got the mathematics right today.
And I'm glad you got the down and distance right today too, Brother James.
I can't take y'all nowhere, man. I tell you, I can't take y'all nowhere.
No, you can't, man. Hey, but the people have been showing up. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in for the first time. We've been having a great time with these playoffs, and this is another banger you must not miss.
You don't want to miss these games. Shout out to Madden guy 931. Appreciate the follow.
So 3rd down and 10 coming up. Looks like he's got Drag City out there right now.
Yeah, but them.
Oh, he's got him. Got him.
Points means that
Beautiful play.
Coming, so yeah,
got him.
Reed, throw.
That's what I was talking about, that change of direction.
Yeah.
You got guys like Zay Flowers, Diggs, and the other receivers that he has on his team. These moves are possible with those type of players.
So 1st and 10 as we get ready to hit the 2-minute warning. He'll probably let this ride out to the 2-minute warning. Oh, never mind. No, he won't. He's going to get it here to Mixon. Mixon's going to take off and get about 8, it looks like. Nope, 7. And brings it out to a 2nd down and 3. So we're at the 2-minute warning in this one. 7-point ball game here for C-Jack.
Yeah, we got the NFC winners in the building. Shout out to Assassin, Taylor Made. They're going to be squaring off for the rights to go to the Super Bowl. Pass versus run. Going to be something you do not want to miss. A lot of concepts.
And Assassin knocked off the number 1 and the number 2 seed.
Man, that's
crazy.
Bro,
that's crazy.
Crazy ain't the word on that one. Like that right there, like Assassin has been just an absolute monster here in the playoffs, man. I got to give him all the props in the world. He is definitely been balling out of control, man. We're going to talk about his game in just a moment, too.
Yeah. And I will say this. Of the 3 teams that remain in the AFC right now, Woody, in the Browns, C-Jack and the Bengals. I think that either one of those teams, or even the Bills, maybe not so much the Bills on defense, but I know for a fact that the secondary of the Browns and the secondary of the Bengals are ridiculously fast. So I'm eager to see how whoever comes out of the NFC matches up with those defenses in the AFC.
Yeah.
If they're going to be airing it out like that.
Yeah.
Well, I think Taylor May makes an excellent point. He's talking about how tough that division is, and let's be honest. Out of all of the teams that make it to the playoffs in the NFC, 3 of them made it, and 2 of them are playing to go to the bowl.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's wrong in that regards. That's definitely a hell conference, a hell division, and we'll have to see what the AFC has once they get this game over with.
And the offseason is going to be huge for a lot of these teams.
Yeah. It's going to be extremely vital for a lot of these teams. I think we're going to see a lot of change in the offseason with a lot of rosters.
Definitely.
Some guys are going to look at the draft and, for certain positions and whatnot, and really just try to obviously get younger and save some bread. But just what I've been seeing throughout the whole season here for MU Xbox. I'm going right back to it, just talking about the passing game that we just saw from the Commanders and the Bucks. 400 yards, 600 yards. I mean, these guys just, slinging the football. But I got a feeling this particular draft. Well, B. James, you probably know better. What's the heavy set position for this draft coming up?
Man, this draft loaded, bro. It's like it's what you need. They got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta ask yourself, what's the position of need? And Xbox voted to use the updated draft class, and it's a lot of good players. Like Caleb Williams, got some players. So let's see what happens. A lot of talent in that draft.
Speaking of talent, we got Bubba the Cajun in the chat. So, the talent just keeps growing for this game, man. Smart decision there by Cal Bear, knowing he's getting the ball back.
Yep.
And now he has an opportunity to put the pressure on C-Jack, take the lead. Only been able to score field goals, but he's starting to open it up a little bit and run with Josh Allen.
I've seen that so much in playoffs where people don't take advantage and just get take their 3 points. I'm not talking, obviously it's refreshing to see it here with what Cal Bear just did. Just take your 3 points. You're getting the football back. I see guys just get so greedy. And then next thing, they get nothing out of the deal. You know what I mean? And on top of that, they're getting the ball back. And then they end up losing the game. I've seen it in multiple different types of, other leagues as far as playoffs are concerned. Just idiotic plays. I'm just going to call it like it is. Just idiotic plays. That's an idiotic situation if you don't take your points and you're getting the football back to start the third.
Oh, great.
Wow.
And you talked about idiotic plays. That was not a good decision.
That was not.
He saw C-Jack lurking.
Yeah.
And he could have forced him to make a decision. As we see the replay here, you see him step up in the pocket, sees him switch off, should have continued running in the direction towards the defender, chose not to. And
wow,
he just gave away his advantage right there. So, these are the things that plagued him the first time. He had 6 turnovers. This is his first one. And, he's down 2 scores now. So, gonna have to make better decisions.
Yeah.
Still got plenty of time left on the clock.
That could be, you talk about a bad decision, that could be, even if he doesn't make any more bad decisions, I mean, now it's a 17-6 lead. You might have cost yourself the game here.
A lot of time left, but yeah, very, very possible. It depends on how you bounce back. If you come out and throw another interception, then yeah, you're digging a deeper hole, and it might be the one. Might be careless.
So Allen's going to take off here. He'll get the first. And he'll step out at the 38-yard line. So you talk about Woody as well, too. Woody had a great game against Jay Hall and won this matchup 20-13. B. James, what you think about this one?
This was a great game. And like we just saw with C-Jack lurking, Woody got a huge pick six in his game to turn the tide of this game and was able to take the lead and get the victory.
Indeed.
Great defensive game, though, in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. So Allen back here on 1st and 10, steps up in the pocket. Defense is coming, though, and they knock it down at the 38. So 2nd down and 10, no gain on the play whatsoever. It's going to come right back out here in the no huddle. Now flips it to the other side. Let's see if he's going to continue to bring that 3-man rush.
And I like this route. Well, I liked the route before, where he was definitely trying to take advantage of the 2 receivers on the right-hand side, switched up the route combinations. But like B. James said, in a conservative game like this, like we saw with the Browns and the Broncos, you can't afford to make those type of mistakes because it's low-scoring, ball control offense.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to take off on that one. Oh, never mind. He got Diggs open on that play. I didn't think he was going to get him. He's making some good decisions here right now.
If he can get the time, those crosses are here. It's just having the time to throw them.
Yeah. He should have time here. And he does. Steps up. Plenty of time. Nothing's open, though.
No route coming back the other way. They all ran the same way.
Yeah.
All the routes were going in the same direction. That was a terrible play.
Yeah, with 2 defenders waiting for him to run route. So excellent adjustment there. C-Jack gambled a little bit, but that's what happened. He's only sending 3, so he's got 8 in coverage.
And got the quick pass out there to Diggs. He makes the 1st down play there. So 1st and goal now at the 4. Let's see if he gets Mixon into the mix here. And he's wide open. There it is. Big play right there. Big time touchdown. Touchdown.
Yeah, I like those last 2 plays for Calbert. He made quick reads, got the ball out of his hands, wasn't probing, wasn't sitting around waiting. And I think that's going to give him an opportunity to get back in the game.
We really got Who They Nation in the building, man.
Ooh, nice use of it.
Love the Cajun really representing for the Bengals.
So 17-12. Five-point lead here now for C-Jack. One thing we'll say about this game right now, Philly, they're definitely keeping it close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but right now the game favors C-Jack because he's allowed to continue to run the ball. You know, that's the one advantage that this Buffalo Bills defense would have had is if they could get him into long passing yardage situations or take the running game away from him, they would have the advantage. But right now, C-Jack, he can do whatever he wants. He got positive yards. He can still run the ball on this play and then open up his playbook on 3rd down.
Let's see what he does here on 2nd down and 9 with 2:04 left here in the 3rd. RPO to the outside. Oh, he got lucky on that one, let me tell you. He got lucky on that. I thought we was going to see a pick 6, y'all. He was right there. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow. You got to get your hands up.
Yeah. He get the hands up. That might have been a pick 6. 1st and 10 here at the 44. Bunch that to the right side here. Browning. Under center. And going to hand it off here to Mostert. Gets a yard on the play. And it's got 103 on the day. 1 touchdown. Had the 1 long run here today. But other than that, Philly, he's been kind of shut down a little bit on the run game.
Yeah, it seems like C-Jack is attacking the middle of the field and then probing to see if he can run that wide receiver reverse at some point in the game.
So 2nd down and 9 coming up. Trying to protect that outside there with Owusu Kamara. Burrow back. And gets the check down there to Mostert. Mostert will give him a new set of downs once again here, B. James, and he's looking pretty good. 1st and 10 here at the 45.
And C-Jack's doing a great job of just taking what's available to him. He's not forcing anything downfield. He's being patient, coming out the huddle, not rushing anything. And that's the advantage of being up right now.
So just under a minute remaining here in this third quarter. Burrow again under center, 1st and 10 at the 45. Hands the stretch play here to Mostert. Breaks to the outside. He's got the speed. There he goes. May he take it the distance again? He will not. But he's down to the 13-yard line. Big gain. 1st and 10 here at the 13, Philly.
Yeah, you look at how this play develops. And aside from the lineman missing that block, it's a lot of one-on-one matchups on that left-hand side. C-Jack will take that every day, all day.
And talk about taking something. 24-0. This man took something. He stole something. He stole something. Let me tell you.
Oh, man.
He stole something from the top seed, man. Shut him out completely. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a minute as they started the fourth quarter here. Loss of 1 on the play. Bring it to a 2nd down and 11 here at the 14-yard line. B. James, when you saw 24-0 in that matchup, man, what was in the back of your head on that one?
You can bring that up. You see Brock Purdy had more rushing yards than Christian McCaffrey. I thought that was the biggest problem in that game.
That's crazy. Chase with the play here, bringing out to a 3rd down and 10, only a 1-yard gain on the play. That's wild to see something like that. It really is.
At that level in the playoffs, you can't be that one-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Like, every one-dimensional team has been eliminated. Think about it. There's not one-dimensional team left in the playoffs right now.
Well, I'm going to say it again. In this particular game, Honcho went for it multiple times. And if you look at the time of possession, Assassin pretty much had the ball for 3 quarters.
Yeah, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference. And again, it goes right back to what we've been talking about throughout the entire broadcast, the running game. I mean, he had Bijan Robinson with 100 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns on 19 carries. The man, that's how you take control of a football game. That's how you do it.
Definitely.
And this
they
is a
said
big play
Philly
here.
low in the chat too.
They say he's low.
Yeah, he's saying real low.
But you're not low, right? I don't think you're low.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it looks like I can see Philly no problem when he talks. Philly, give us a mic check real quick, brother.
Mic check, 1, 2.
Yeah, he might be a little low. I wonder why he's so low. That's weird.
Turn my headphones up.
Oh, you was loud there. You was definitely loud there.
Now, I disagree with C-Jack in that situation. That could have gone horribly wrong. We still would have forced the Bills into having to do a 2-point conversion. But I want to conflict what you guys said a second ago, because 1 minute you're talking about Ancho not running the rock, but Taylor Made won his game with negative rushing yards.
Taylor Made didn't win the game with negative rushing yards. He had 86 yards rushing.
Yeah, he had it.
You already said.
He had 86 yards rushing.
Okay,
Diggs had negative rushing yards.
My bad.
Yeah, he had 80. Yeah, he had 80 yards rushing with Rashad White.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I'm looking at that 1 carry for Brian Robinson Jr. with negative 3 yards.
Oh yeah. That's the Commanders. Yeah.
Taylor Made even not one-dimensional anymore. So it's like.
Well, no, he's definitely not. But there you go, Trade for Life. I flipped it again. I'm not dyslexic. But I'm just saying, right now, again, depending on the way that your opponent is playing, that's been dictating the way that some of these offenses that are pass heavy have had to play. Yeah. Because Honcho, to get to that record, he had to run the football.
Yeah.
But Assassin didn't give him the time, so he went with the passing because that was going to get him the most yards in the shortest amount of time that he had to work with.
I agree.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 28-yard line. 24-12. And right now, Cal Bear, he's pretty much got to get in full offensive swing. He's got to get something going and get something going fast. He's down by 12 points. So Allen's going to step up and take off here, and he will slide down just in time before getting demolished. It's going to be a 2nd down and 3 coming up after the 7-yard run. Coming right back out here in the no huddle. After the pass here again, and that's a nice play. Does he make the catch? He cannot. It's a 3rd down and 3. Good read, just a even better defense.
And my thing is, the Bengals secondary is averaging 94 speed minimum. Average 94. That's the slowest. So like, if knowing that, you need to find a way to use that against them. Get them going in one direction, try to get back into another direction.
Mm-hmm.
But run the ball or something. But you're not going to beat these guys on to the corner routes and stuff like that. But they're going to get there before the ball gets there.
Yeah. And that's why he just had to throw it to the check down right there. Now it's a 4th and 3 coming up.
Now this could be the ball game, because we already know it's a 2-score lead. He's getting the ball back. We're approaching a 2-minute warning.
Good play. That's how you respond for a big touchdown. That is how you respond. And now let's see what Cal Bear could do on the defensive side.
And I think he's got to kick it deep. Do not onside kick this. You haven't gotten to the 2-minute warning. You still got all of your timeouts. And just be a little bit more aggressive on defense, but don't give yourself a short field.
I agree.
It looks like he's going to totally ignore what you're saying. No onside kick.
Lord. Well,
I like the way you point that out, B. James. He's going to totally ignore what you're saying. The words that are coming out of your mouth. He's rejecting that idea. Telling you you're trash. You're hot garbage.
I'm just saying, like,
I know what you're saying.
A lot of these guys, when you suggest something, they're going to quickly do the opposite. So,
and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it officially from our commissioner. I know a lot of you believe that anyway, but there it is. It's on record. Say it with your chest.
So 1st and 10 after the attempt at the onside kick is a straight-up failure. Mostert will get the tote here, gets no gain on the play. It's 2nd and 10 now coming up. So going to obviously have to use some timeouts here, and can almost guarantee you, being he's in the middle of the pack here, pretty much the middle of the field, we should say. If it comes down to a 4th down situation, I think C-Jack will go for it.
Yeah, 3 points. 3 points doesn't win you the game here. So you gotta go and get in position and get a touchdown out of this.
Exactly, that's good
Otherwise,
defense.
It's a great call. If he holds them to 3 or holds them to no points, that's a great call by Cal Bear.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 13 now. Now he's really got to step up the defense. Let's see what C-Jack comes out into and see if he can make this conversion. If he gets this conversion for the 1st down, that's pretty much game over. And he's...
I wouldn't have burnt the timeout.
No. Definitely wouldn't have burned
not
the
at
timeout.
all. Not at all.
But all I'm saying is, if he's doing all of this in a short yardage situation, he could have done this on the other side of the field. So right now, it's just like you said, Snipes. The Bengals have to make a decision. Are they going to run the ball? Because if they do, the 2-minute warning is still going to stop. So the Bills are still going to have a timeout.
Yeah.
So at this point, you got to throw it and see if you can get that 1st down. You got to.
He's got to do something here. Let's see what he could do as Burrow's back for the pass. Little zigzag route was open. Decides not to throw it there and finally does last second, and he will get the 1st. So good read there. He'll get him to the 2-minute warning. He's not able to get out of bounds.
Cal Bear has had no pressure
None.
at all.
None.
It's like, where's Von Miller? Where are these guys that can get to the quarterback? They have not been effective.
No, and you just gotta wonder, what happened to him in that first matchup against CJ that made him feel that he needed to play his defense a little bit different.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's not a blowout like it was before, so maybe for him this is a win.
First down.
Another first down here at the 20.
I might do it.
That might pretty much do it, yeah. You guys down for one more, right? Yay, nay?
One more what?
Hey, got a playoff game. Got a playoff game on the PS5 side. Madden Royals.
Oh. I thought we weren't allowed to speak their name. You listen to them in the chat. They're crying. Nobody's picking me up.
We don't get any love. Like, look.
Right.
We got a game today. Thomas Graham versus Zay. Should be a good matchup.
Yeah, that's going to be a goodie. That's definitely going to be a goodie.
And more than that, it's going to nip all this conversation and not getting any tension, you know what I'm saying, in the chat, in the league, on the screen. But we got to make sure we talk about the Xbox Pro League when we start doing this PS5 game, since they did the same thing.
Oh, yeah,
Gotta return the
absolutely.
favor.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Matter of fact, B. James, we probably going to go off here and come right back in, right?
Yeah. We'll go off here and come back.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, this is a done deal in this one, folks. It's a done deal in this one. So the AFC Championship is set, and the NFC Championship is set. Man, we got tailor-made.
Yeah.
Wow, we got tailor-made an assassin in the NFC side, and we got Woody and C-Jack in the AFC side. Wow.
Yeah, so if you're paying attention, the AFC North is the dominant division, and the NFC South is the dominant division.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow. Crazy game in this one, man. So I mean, it's complete here, obviously. Final count in this one, 24-19. C-Jack moving on, and now we got the championship game set, man. Guys, what you guys thinking about these championship games?
Oh, these are heavyweight bouts, man. These are games that you want to see. These aren't games that can be taken lightly. You got the best players facing off with the best players. Keep in mind, two of these guys are from the same division in the NFC, and on the opposite side of the bracket, you got two guys from the same division.
Yeah.
So it shows you how tough certain divisions are. And if you can make it out that division, you got a great chance of making it to the championship round or maybe the Super Bowl.
Man, this is going to be definitely going to be crazy. Definitely looking forward to this matchup here. So, to the AFC and NFC championship games. Do we know when they're going to be set to go?
We'll probably start locking them in for tomorrow, man.
Okay.
Get time set for tomorrow so we can get a broadcast on both games. But yeah, we'll start locking that in now and get it at some point in time during the broadcast. We'll be able to announce it.
All right, perfect. All right, well, I think we're gonna go off air and come right back on in just a second. We're just gonna get everything ready for this second game that we're about to do. Probably in the next. Actually, we're gonna go live probably in the next 6-7 minutes, as we got TG and Zay going at it on the Madden Royal side for PS5, and that's gonna be a fun matchup as well too. Who do you have taking that one, B. James? You think?
I'm gonna go with TG. Although Zay be talking wild in the chat. Like he be talking wild. I mean, like, yo, he came in here and was heckling TG during his game of the week game. He was heckling him in the chat during the playoff games. So I'm like, yo, I like Zay energy, but I'm gonna go with my boy TG, man.
I think I'm going TG too. I think it's gonna be a close one. I think I'm gonna go TJ. I'm going close matchup though. I'm gonna say
Zay said he went in the all though. Like he been saying that since the auction. He's like, yo, whatever team I get, we going to the bowl.
Hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that, because that's a lot of talk, man. When you're talking about these, the talent in these leagues, that's a lot of talk, man. And I think you really got to get out there and just really do it with the sticks. You know what I'm saying? And not worry about it with the mouth as much. You know what I'm saying? Because if it comes back to bite you, oh, it's gonna bite you. Believe that. Philly, who you think is gonna win this ball game?
Look, both of y'all pick TG, so I gotta pick my man. I gotta pick my other man to win it. So we gotta have a little balance, a little unbiased in this widely broadcasted PS5 game. So I don't know who's the favorite in this, but my man said he's destined to win the bowl, and I'm gonna roll with him.
Yeah, Zay talking. Oh.
Yeah, Zay been talking all year long, man, since the league started. So I know he bringing something to the table. I don't know the records or whatever, but I know that he been talking. He's made it this far, so he must know something.
Yep, we're gonna see in just a moment. So look, guys, we're gonna go off air, then we're gonna come right back. We're gonna get ready for for these PS5 this PS5 joint.
And Xbox. Y'all had a chance to have these guys heckle you guys during your game. I encourage you guys to do the same. Keep in mind, Civil War is coming.
Yeah.
Civil War is coming.
Yep.
We will be announcing a tournament that's gonna be between the two leagues, Xbox, PS5. It won't be the guys in the playoffs though. It'll be the guys that didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
That is this.
We also, and keep in mind, we got the fast money tournaments making a return in December, so you guys can make a little extra cash to get some gifts during Christmas. So keep it live.
Most def. All right, guys, we're gonna be back live in a few moments. We gotta stay tuned. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Keep it right here, because we're just gonna pop right back up, and we're gonna be ready for this next game. So we'll be right back, guys.